I am going to start with another important topic of chapter microbes in human welfare. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about the microbes in household products, microbes in industrial area, or microbes in the preparation of antibiotics and the other also used in the formation of medicines, in the production of biogas. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the how microbes are useful for us in daily life as well as in medical field or the industrial areas. Now student, let us discuss about the first topic related with the chapter, that is the microbes in household products. So here is the image of yeast, which is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So yeast simply. Yeast is used in the preparation of dough for the fluffy appearance, also increase the carbon dioxide content, form ethanol, convert the sucrose into the ethanol. So it is very beneficial for us for the preparation of different products in the bakeries like bread, cake, pastries also. So these are the important aspects of the Saccharomyces used in the preparation, in the formation of household products. Also these are used in the production of beverages, production of alcohol in the beverage company or the liquor company. So mostly rum, whiskey, wine, beer, all these type of products prepared by the fruit juice or the cereal juice by the use of yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae that convert the glucose into the ethanol. Now next we are going to discuss about the microbes in household products. Microbes in household products. First, we are going to discuss about the lactobacillus and the other commonly called lactic acid bacteria, which is LAB. So lactic acid bacteria grow in milk and convert it into the curd. So actually what LAB do, they form the acid that coagulates or partially digests the milk protein, also partially digest the milk protein, and also increase the vitamin B12. Increasing vitamin B12. Now, because of the partially digestion, it is easy for the digestive system of human that if you are going to compare with the milk protein, so curd protein has to be easily digested by the human digestive system. Now LAB play a very beneficial role for checking the disease causing a microorganism in the stomach or in our digestive system. So disease causing so these are the important points from this paragraph of NCERT. What is the important points? How we form the curd. Curd is beneficial for us if we are going to compare with the milk. Milk is also beneficial for us, but it can be the curd is easy to digest because of the lactobacillus. What are the that is lactic group of lactic acid bacteria which produce lactic acid into the milk, by which they convert the protein or partially digest protein or coagulate protein by the coagulated protein by the lactic acid, or these increase the vitamin B12 content in the milk, also enhance the quality of milk, and also beneficial for us because they check the disease causing organism. Growth of inhibit the prevents the growth of disease causing organism. That's right. Another important, how we make curd in home. So a small amount of curd added to the fresh milk as inoculum or starter that contains millions of lab. So this is the important point of the lactic acid bacteria. Now let us discuss about the Saccharomyces cerevisiae. In the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, what actually they do? Saccharomyces cerevisiae, for making dough and for fluffy, and in the foods such as dosa, idli, we generally use bacteria for the fermentation of all, because we know that after the fermentation they more fluffy appearance given by the bacteria, because they produce carbon dioxide. So this is the point which production of carbon dioxide by the bacteria, that fermentation is carried out by the bacteria that increase the carbon dioxide content. Now, where do you think the bacteria for this fermentation come from? Similarly, the dough which is used for making bread is fermented using baker's yeast, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. We use the unicellular fungi yeast for making the dough fluffy, or also the our traditional drinks or toddies formed by the fermentation of sap, which is obtained by the palm. So fermenting sap from the palms. Microbes are also beneficial for the fermentation of fish, soya bean, bamboo shoot, for making the pickles also, which is for the pickles actually. Now cheese is one of the oldest food which is prepared by the fermentation also, that is the Swiss cheese. There are variety of cheese formation, but the most important the given in the book is example of Swiss cheese, which is prepared by the Propionibacterium shermani. Here is Propionibacterium shermani. Increase the carbon dioxide in the cheese after the fermentation, or that gives the special texture and appearance to the Swiss cheese. Another cheese is Roquefort cheese, which are ripened by the growing specific fungi. This specific fungi is Penicillium roqueforti. Penicillium roqueforti. So this is the example of the fungi which used in the formation of Roquefort cheese. So what we discussed, the important points from this paragraph, that most of the bacteria fermentation caused by the bacteria and fungi too. During the fermentation, they release the carbon dioxide, by which they make the special appearance in the dough, or the dough become fluffy in appearance by the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is commercially used in the bakeries for making bread and cakes. That is Saccharomyces cerevisiae is a unicellular fungi yeast. Now, a number of drinks and foods are also made by the fermentation by the bacteria, like toddy, a traditional drink, is prepared by the sap of palm. Now, the microbes are also used in the fermentation of fish, soya bean, and bamboos, and also the Swiss cheese made by the Propionibacterium shermani. For Propionibacterium shermani and the Roquefort cheese are ripened by that is bacteria. Propionibacterium shelmani and the Roquefort cheese are ripened by the growing specific fungi. Growing a specific fungi, this fungi is Penicillium roqueforti, is a fungi that gives specific or particular flavor to the cheese. So these are the most important about the cheese or about points from this paragraph. Now let us discuss about the how the ripened by Roquefort cheese formed by the Penicillium roqueforti. So this is the structure of Roquefort cheese or image of Roquefort cheese, how it looks like, or the image showing Penicillium roqueforti. So this image showing Penicillium roqueforti. They also increase the carbon dioxide, also the ripening. Actually, ripened by or by the Penicillium roqueforti. Now let us discuss about the next paragraph or next topic, that is microbes in industrial products, in the preparation of industrial products. So microbes generally used in the beverages or in the production of antibiotics. In beverages or in the production of, if we talk about the medical field, so antibiotics are also prepared by the different type of microbes. Or for preparing from the beverage, we generally produce drinks. We generally produce drinks, and also we produce antibiotics. Antibiotics like penicillin. Drinks are rum, whiskey, wine, beer, such kind of drinks. Rum, whiskey, wine, beer. So these are the and brandy also. Produced by the beverages company or liquor company in the commercial way or large scale. So these are the beverages. Now let us discuss about what type of drinks or how they produce by. How they produce wine. So these are the fermenters by which, or the large tanks through which we use these fermenter for fermentation of the fruit juice or cereal juice. Now here is the let us discuss about the how Saccharomyces serves the preparation of rum, whiskey, wine and beer. Now here is Saccharomyces cerevisiae used for making bread, and also also used in the fermentation of many cereal juice and fruit juices, or generally known as Weber's yeast. Normally known as Weber's yeast. Now, used in the fermentation or malted fermentation of cereals and fruit juice, or that convert sucrose and convert into ethanol. What actually do? The yeast convert sucrose or glucose into ethanol. So that's why the sucrose present in the fruit juice and the cereals or the fructose present in the fruit juice converted into the ethanol. So because they use these juices for their energy, or during the formation of energy they actually form the ethanol. Now the large tanks used for the fermentation of raw material. For the fermentation of raw material, the processing use with or without distillation and form the different types of alcohol drinks, or different types of alcohol drinks. Alcohol drinks like wine and beer are produced by without distillation, whereas the rum, whiskey and brandy formed by with distillation of fermented broth. So it is an important point of what we have discussed in today's class or in this para, that the yeast is commonly known as brewer's yeast because it is used in the fermentation of cereals and fruit juice for the formation of different type of drinks like rum, whiskey, wine, beer, or it is generally used in the formation of making bread, or if we talk about the important points, so this is the important, the yeast is used, is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, the scientific name is, or known as brewer's yeast, and generally fermentation of cereals and fruit juice done for the formation of drinks, different type of drinks. Actually they produce ethanol or convert the sucrose into ethanol, that's why. Or from the raw material there are two type of drinks which is produced by the raw material on the basis of with or without distillation. The wine and beer produced by without distillation of fermented broth, or whereas the whiskey, brandy, rum are produced by with distillation process. So these are the important points of the paragraph. Now let us discuss about the next point or next topic, that is antibiotic production. As we know, in the industrial area we form the antibiotics from the different microbes. But the discovery of microbe is done by the Alexander Fleming accidentally when he was working on the microbe, that is disease causing microbe, or actually in the presence of fungi the microbe is not able to grow in that culture. So that's why he discovered that in the presence of the fungi the microbes are not able to grow because of the certain chemicals secreted by the penicillin or fungi that inhibit the growth of or prevent the growth of bacteria or microbes. So first the antibiotic, what is antibiotic, or how the most significant discoveries in 20th century done by the three scientists Alexander Fleming, Ernst Chen and Howard Florey, and they got Nobel Prize for the discovery and also for the use of antibiotics on the soldier of World War II. Now here is more significant discovery in the 20th century done by the scientists, and the anti-Greek is a Greek word which meaning is a Greek word that means against, and bio means life. That means if it together they means like against the life but not human. It is with respect to, the word is with respect to the disease causing microorganism, not human being. So the antibiotic is against the life of disease causing microorganism. Or if we talk about the human, so for the human it is a pro-life, not the against life. Pro-life is used, will be used for the human. Now antibiotics are chemical substances that is produced by microorganisms, some microbes, and can kill or retard the growth of other disease causing microorganism. Now here is the image of Alexander Fleming while working on the Staphylococcus during the actually what he observed during his experiment, that when he was working on Staphylococcus, what he noticed that in the unwashed culture plate, the fungi grow. That fungi inhibit the growth of Staphylococci bacteria, actually a disease causing bacteria, and the mold he named it penicillin because it is secreted by the Penicillium notatum. And the chemical which is secreted by a mold, he named that the penicillin according to the name of the microorganism that from which the chemical is secreted. Now the organism is Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum is a fungi or that secrete penicillin, inhibit the growth of disease causing microorganism. So that actually accidentally he discovered that in the presence of Penicillium notatum, microbes are not able to grow in the unwashed petri dish. Now the effective use done by the Ernst Chen and Howard Floridi on the soldier for the treatment of American soldier wounded in World War II. So those soldiers which are wounded in World War II, they use the antibiotic for the treatment of American soldier. Or after this, all the three scientists got the Nobel Prize for the discovery and for the use of antibiotics. So it is a very historical discovery or very significant discovery of antibiotic done by the Alexander Fleming and Howard Florey, and Ernst Chen used the penicillin for the treatment of American soldier wounded in World War II. And got Nobel Prize in 1945 for this discovery. So these are the important points of the topic antibiotics. Anti means, now let us revise what we have discussed in today's class. So in quick revision, we are going to discuss about all the points which we have discussed in today's class. The microbes in household product, that is lab, which lab is synthesize or secrete lactic acid, or through lactic acid the milk that partially digested and coagulated with protein by the bacteria. Lab also increase the vitamin B12 or check the growth of disease causing organism. So these are the points. Now next, microbes are also used for the making fluffy appearance of dough in dosa idli for the fermentation, and in bakeries for the making of cake and bread. For example, toddy is a traditional drink which is also formed by the fermentation of the sap of palm. Some fish, soya bean and bamboo shoot is also fermented by the microbes. सबसे most important that the Swiss cheese is prepared by the Saccharomyces by the Propionibacterium shermani. Here is Propionibacterium shermani, and Roquefort cheese prepared by the use of Penicillium roqueforti. This is the Roquefort cheese and which is formed by the Penicillium, which is prepared by the Penicillium roqueforti. Now microbes in industrial area, industrial products, we use for the fermentation of different type of products, to form different type of products like drinks or drinks mainly. So the microorganism which we use in the preparation of drink is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, or it is also known as brewer's yeast because it is used in the beverage or liquor company. Or two type of drinks are produced by the yeast, that is with or without distillation. Without distillation, we prepare the wine and beer, whereas with distillation we prepare the rum, whiskey, brandy. These are. And now in the production of antibiotic also microorganisms play a main role. And the first antibiotic is penicillin, which was discovered by the Alexander Fleming accidentally while working on staphylococci, or when he observed in their unwashed plate. What he observed that some molds are grown in the unwashed plate, or that in the presence of these molds the bacteria staphylococci are not able to grow, or they eradicate from the plate from the plate by the fungi. He concluded that the penicillium secretes some chemical, that is penicillin, through which they are not able to grow. So penicillin is that's why the first antibiotic is discovered by the Alexander Fleming, and use of this penicillin on the treatment for treating American soldiers wounded in World War II by Einstein and Howard Florey, and all the three scientists got the Nobel Prize for their experiment or for their discovery. So here is overall about the microbes in industrial area and microbes in household industrial products. So I hope you like this video, student, and thank you for listening and watching.